Hello and welcome. I'm Marnie Zelnick, Assistant Professor in Feature and Television Writing at Boston University. I'm delighted to be speaking to you today from the great city of Boston, a city with a long history of growing original thinkers. Television has exploded the last few years. Streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, Apple, and others have made TV the fastest growing, most innovative, vibrant, and dynamic part of the media industry. The way people watch TV has also changed. We don't just gather in our living rooms a few times a week to watch a show anymore. We stream our media on tablets and smartphones, we binge watch in bed, on the bus, and at the gym. We tweet and post and vlog about our favorite shows and characters. All of this change means more opportunities for creators who want to tell visual stories. Boston University's MS in Television, with concentrations in producing writing and producing management, is the only master's program in the country dedicated solely to this expanding medium.
I decided to apply to BU's MS in Television program because of the school's reputation and the curriculum. I remember reading an article in the Hollywood Reporter that said the BU was Hollywood's secret female training ground, and I thought, well, I have to go there.
I came to BU because I like to write, I like to laugh. I wanted to combine both of those aspects into one thing, and upon researching programs, screenwriting naturally came up. There's a bunch of options in Massachusetts, fortunately. Boston University was one of the top schools.
I wanted to go to school in Boston because I think that as a storyteller, you have to get to know a lot of different people and get to experience a lot of different things, and Boston seemed like the ideal place to do that. And I have met so many fascinating people with fascinating interests, and I think that as a storyteller, that is incredibly valuable. Small class sizes allow for connections to form and to get to know people from different countries, from different backgrounds, and again, as a storyteller, that is so important, and it definitely opens up a world of possibilities, not only with the stories that you can tell, but also with the people that you can ultimately tell those stories with.
So working with other students is always an exciting part at BU. I think there's such a huge pool of talented individuals at this university, and there's no exception for that in MSTV. The projects I work on, everyone is very involved. I've actually very impressed by the dedication and effort my fellow peers put into the projects. It makes life a little bit easier when everyone's on the same page and has the same goal in mind. But everyone's very friendly. I think there's a really good thing happening here as far as the community's concerned.
The MS in Television program at BU is honestly one of the best things that's happened to me. I think that I've really come into my own as a creative person.
Okay, now it's time to look under the hood and see what is actually inside the MS in Television program. So let's look at the courses. So you'll see that we have producing management and producing writing, which have different concentrations in them, but they do have 4 required courses in common, and those are the ones shown here: Creative Producing 1, Creative Producing 2, the Thesis Project, and the Internship. The main difference between the 2 concentrations are the highlighted courses, which for Producing Management are Media in Evolution, Line Producing, and Television Management. Or if you are taking the Producing Writing concentration, those 3 different required courses would be Writing the Situation Comedy, Writing Episodic Drama, or Writing the TV Pilot. Let's look through the lineup for each semester, for each concentration, and that will give you a better sense of how your first 2 semesters will go. So looking at the Producing Management concentration, your first semester could look like this. You would have some of your required courses: Media in Evolution, and creative producing. And then you can take line producing either in the first or second semester. Depending on which semester you take that course in, you can take one or two of these electives down here. So the electives are somewhat varied and allow you to pursue individual interests. You could take production, media money trail, studio production, writing the situation comedy, writing episodic drama, line producing, or from TV to tablets. So you notice it also allows you a little bit of crossover. If you're in the management concentration, you still could take writing courses such as these. Looking at the second semester, you'll do a couple more required courses: television management, creative producing 2. And then you can choose one or two of these electives depending on when you had taken line producing. So we have television production hothouse, which is a hands-on production course, motion picture editing, studio production, TV studies seminar, media business entrepreneurship, or episodic drama. Now, if you are in the produce and writing concentration, your first semester might look like this. You have your required courses: writing situation comedy, writing episodic drama, and creative producing 1. And then you can choose one of these electives: line producing, production, TV to tablets, TV theory and criticism, media money trail, or NBC anatomy of a network. Your second semester would look like this. You would take writing the TV pilot, creative producing 2, and then you can choose 2 of these electives: television production hothouse, writing episodic drama, writing the TV pilot, TV studies seminar, motion picture editing, line producing, or writing the sitcom pilot. Now, the third semester for both programs is exactly the same. You'll have a thesis project and an internship, and then you'll have 2 electives. Now, if you go to BU in LA, you'll take your electives there as part of that program. That said, most people do go to the BU in LA program because it's such a great opportunity to get into the heart of the industry, but it's not necessarily required. Some students could decide to do an internship in Boston and make that work for them, but most people do go to LA. BU in LA centers on an internship, and you'll learn more about that elsewhere. As far as the courses, there are 2 that are required while you are out there. One of them is the business of Hollywood, and the other one is careers in Hollywood. You also can take an elective, and those electives consist of entertainment marketing, entertainment promotion speaker series, professional production methods, or the creative life in television. Now, that was a lot of information in terms of actual courses and content. So if you really want to find out more what is inside those courses, it's pretty easy to do. Just go anywhere on the BU website and do a search for MS Television, and that should eventually bring you to this page. If you click on Degree Requirements here, it'll take you to the list of the courses with the explanations of what the content is. So by clicking on these plus arrows, you open up and you can read what the course descriptions are, which should be more helpful for getting a sense of what you will be learning. So that pretty much wraps up the course descriptions, and if you need more information on that, I would suggest going online to this page and viewing it.
Hi, this is Sheila Satomer, Professor of the Practice in Producing for Television. What makes our Masters in Television program so powerful is that it provides students with opportunities for hands-on, real-world experience, as well as connections with a wide range of professionals in the industry. Here on campus, we have BU TV 10. Students create and manage the station's programming, available on Campus Channel 10, live stream, and on demand. The award-winning content includes news, sports, drama, comedy, and variety shows produced in a professional and collaborative environment. Our Cinematech screening series presents significant films and TV shows, as well as conversations with their trailblazing creator. The Sumner Redstone Foundation sponsors our annual Redstone Film Festival, a prestigious showcase for works written and directed by film and television students. Winners and finalists have gone on to become successful directors, screenwriters, and producers. Many of these films have been nominated and won festival awards around the world. It's also here that the winners of the Fleeter Rosenberg Short Screenplay Contest are announced. Now, let's talk about your semester in Los Angeles. In addition to your coursework, you'll have one or more internships that put you in the center of the entertainment industry. Most students tell us there was a direct correlation between their experience with BULA and the jobs they landed after graduation. And speaking of our graduates, the skills, experience, and contacts they've gotten from our program have launched them into careers at major networks, studios, and production companies. Here again is Professor Marnie Zelnick.
If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We're incredibly proud of our program, and we hope to see you in the fall.